Hi, sorry, forgot my microphone again.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, sorry, that took a bit longer. I've been getting, I don't know why. Ow, the fucking sun. Ah, I just looked at the sun. No. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm getting a little bit of hitching, like every so often. It just seems to be every so often. I think it's smoothed itself out. I don't know. Hi, nice beachwear. Thank you. It's literally just my normal clothes without the stuff on top. It's just, I'm, I'm adaptive. I'm well built. Good morning, everyone. Hello, nature. Hello, chief. Hello, just Mousy. Welcome into the tap, by the way. Now, I've nature. Hello, Greedy. Hi, Jake. Hi, Cellcat. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, this is literally just my normal clothes, but without the jacket and the shorts and the corset. Sunny in the UK. It is. It is. It's like a good, 30, 28, 30 degrees Celsius right now. How's everyone doing? I'm hoping everyone is doing all the good, okay? How's everyone doing? I still have boots on because I am not an idiot. I don't want sands between my toes. How's everyone doing? Is everyone okay? You staying hydrated or you dehydrating? You don't want to die straight. Hydrate or die straight. That's what they say. You don't want to die straight. Gay as fuck is where you want to be. That works. Let's go. Hi, Cow. It hot. Yes. Cow, remember what I said like a year or so ago? Don't jump on the I must drag AC out as soon as possible thing that you do. Like the moment there's like a lick of heat, you're like, I must use my air conditioning unit. It's because when it gets hot like this, it doesn't it doesn't it's not as effective. I have a fan. I have a fan right now. My window isn't even open. I mean, it's slightly ajar, but it's not open. Hydrate or become raisin? Yes. I have a my shaker with lemon water and I put one of my electrolyte tablets in it because one of the things that people forget to do in the heat is electrolyte drink. That's a never good thing, by the way, Cow. You should get an electrolyte. Should get some electrolytes inside of you. How is everyone doing? I got 23 on on the coast. I don't know what the weather is here. I don't want us to check. I am. It will cause me some depression. But yes, I had ice cream. I am happy. And after stream is complete, I will be able to open my window. Oh, that's it. This is plenty effective after I clean the filter. Have you dusted your computer? Like I suggested you do. Side note, by the way, if you have not yet, please make sure you clean your computer because people will forget in the heat and wonder, why can't I play Call of Duty or Fortnite? My computer is melting. It's because you haven't cleaned the filters in probably a year. And I know, Cal. I know, Cal. Cal hasn't fucking cleaned the dust filters out on that thing probably in like a year. Like they built it and then just went, wait, there's filters on this thing? Yes, dust your filters. Please dust and clean your PC. Do it. Hi, Macro. Hi, Gwen. Hello. Good morning. How is everyone? I did. Don't worry. You better. You better. You better. See, I have an air compressor, which I used to do the painty. I do the thing, and then because of a double-edged sword thing, I have a thing for computer. I'm okay, just tired and hungover. Gwen, have you been drinking again? Didn't you take a break? Weren't you supposed to not be drinking all the time? I was proud of you. What happened? What happened, hun? You shouldn't be drinking all the time. This is like twice in the past 3 days. It's twice this week you've come to me saying I'm hungover. You shouldn't be drinking. I got a leaf blower. When it gets hot, I put my feetsies in a bowl of cold water. When it gets really hot, okay, I have a protocol. When hot, when it's like above 20 Celsius, oh no, when it's above 18 Celsius, I usually start opening the window. When it gets to about 22, 23 Celsius, I turn my fan on. When it gets to about 28 Celsius, then I usually go, well, now it's time, then I turn it up even further. I turn the fan just up a bit more. Usually does the job quite well. When it gets to like low 30s, like 32-ish, then I go, time to air condition. But I usually don't crack open the air conditioning for at least a day or two around 32. My reasoning is that the problem with my house, because I've got an old badass house made of brick and not wood, and plasterboard. I mean, there's a little bit of plasterboard there, but we're not going to talk about that. That just goes against my point. Yes, the reason why is because of leached heat into the brickwork. So I do the air conditioning. Yeah, but it's been quite a while. Gwen, the point of not drinking constantly is you don't go, well, I haven't drank in like 2-3 months. I'm going to go get drunk for a week straight. You don't do that. The point, you've fallen off of the wagon if that's the case. If you went from constantly drunk to sober and now you're back to constantly drunk, you failed. Sorry to say it. Now I'm going to suggest this. You need to figure out your moderation point. Once a week, fine. Multiple times in a week because there's something wrong. Okay? Miss. You didn't miss. It fucking jump scared me. I don't mean to be mean with that, by the way. I really don't. But seriously, I want you. I want what's best for you. That's probably why I'm hitching. Oh my god, it's open on my other screen. There we go. That might save me some frames, I guess. Yes. Good morning. How is everyone? Today. I'm going to block the inputs on this. Let's make it invisible. Hello. Good morning. I just realized that should be there and that should be there. Yes. Pretty outfit. It's my same outfit. It's just not got the shorts. And there's weight painting issues around my crotch, but it's fine. It's passable. I can fix it later. I don't see the point, but I could. Is it? Am I that dumb? Literally my normal clothes. Take the corset off. Take that off. It's layers. When the sun goes down. Oh my god, I looked directly at the sun. Ah, that hurt. But look, we got a beach. Look at my beach. Look at the big waves. They got the ducks. And the butt. There's a butt. Chat, do you see the butt? There's a butt right there. It's a butt. Do you see the butt? It's right over there. It's a bit broken, but there's a butt over there. Little bits.
Fetch.
Who's saying fetch? I'm not puppy. Cow's more puppy than me. Cows a stink butt cat. Yes. Is your headset too bright if sun hurts? It is at maximum possible brightness, I'm not gonna lie. Ha, I'm a what? You're a stink cat. You're a stink cat. That's what you You're a stinky cat. Also referred to as a skunk. But you're a stink cat. Yeah. A stink cat. You don't go nya though, you squeak. To my knowledge, skunks squeak. They make a ow sound. Don't forget it's like having your eyeballs on monitors in there. Yes! And a good trick to do is if you wanna... I'm a fart squirrel. They're kind of like cats though. They're more like cats than squirrels. Okay? Well, I'm gonna go play VR. Okay. Nut stuffed. Nut stuffed? Stuffed nutter. Nuff stutter? Fish cat, not catfish. Oh, it's a plane! Bird! Did you see the bird? Did you see the bird? Big bird. There's a big bird. That was a big bird. Wait, is that Beach World sounds? Oh. Oh. A little bit quiet. The tasty moment has arrived. Good morning, Bridget. Hello. How are you? We're at the beach. It's the start of beach season. We get beach episodes. We got the beach episodes. Yeah, beach season. Cal's gonna be refraining from probably doing VR because it'd be too hot.
Onita,
Brett.
I have a dick.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Good morning. Chat, good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hi. Thank you for the 41 months on. I really love and appreciate you. I really do. What's the world's name? This world is called Paradisia. Paradisa? Paradisa. Paradisa. I'm too hooked on Space Marines 2. Did you see that there's a free Warhammer game? Did you see the free Warhammer game I link? I show picture. It's free. Sounds PC only? Potentially. Very likely. Very likely. I mean, there's no problem with that. The whole point is... The whole point for me being here is... Yes. Hi, Swag! Good morning! Good morning! Hello! Hello! Good morning! Good morning! Hello! How are you? Good morning! Good morning! Hello! Hello to you! Oh yeah, I don't know why I was hitching a little, and then I figured out that it's probably because I had the game full screen on one of my screens. I also disabled game mode because apparently it might be one of the reasons why it doesn't change shit. That could be one of the reasons. Hi Katie. The One Piece looks damn fine on you. It shows your curves really well. I love how everyone is complimenting me on this. And I'm going to tell you guys this now. This has been part of my main outfit since I made it. Patch 13 was Shadow drop before Warhammer Skulls, and it added so much to Space Marines 2. Enable game mode. One of the reasons why I turned off game mode was because apparently it introduces latency to streams, so I thought, hey, fuck it, I'll give it a go. I'm probably going to turn it back on, just what I'm going to say. Look, smart and new. What does? I'm always smart and new. This is part of my main outfit. It's just none of y'all pay attention to it because it's an underlayer. It was an adaptive design. It's so I could do beach shit without having to worry about doing a redesign. Me. Katie is smart, but not Katie is smart but not new. What? What? What do you mean by that? Underwear. Technically, this is underwear. Technically, this is underwear. It is underwear. And before you comment that the weight painting here looks really, really bad, it's because it is. Otherwise, you'll see my clit. Otherwise, you'll see my veggie. So I'm like, oh no, that must be protected. Hi, Raven. Good morning. Hello. How's everyone doing? Did we get a hype train? When did we get a hype train? When the fuck did the hype train start? Who started the hype train? What? Well, that's actually smart. Well, that's actually smart. Same time and headache. Same time and headaches. Insert coin. Choo-choo. Braided. Motherfucker, why did you start a hype train? That's neat. No. Choo-choo. No hype train. Nope, let it die. Let it die. We're letting it die. Bird. So many burbs. But how is everyone doing? I hope everyone's okay. Yes. God, I should drink some water. I did put that. I did. My sex drawer. Doing good. Did repo yesterday. I haven't touched repo in months. Like the last thing. God, what the fuck? What the fuck? Huh? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my
Choo
God.
choo.
Choo choo. I need water. I put electrolyte. Oh, that's fizzy. I put electrolyte tablet in my water. Edged the train. Cow, it's me. They love to edge. They love edging here. Chat loves a good edging, don't you? Charles, thank you for giving Cal a sub. Totally didn't have a Pavlovian response to the clicker. Thank you. How's everyone doing? How was everyone's week? Okay, little thing. I have made a miniature adjustment to my schedule. Reason being, I liked the 2-3, but I was having problems on the other platform because the Tuesdays were not working over there and I didn't like doing it. They were killing my mood. They were making me bad brain. I don't like bad brain. So, I just shifted everything one extra day. So I'm doing Mondays and Thursdays off. You get me Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yes, concentrated on the weekend. Yes. Hi, Cyber. Good morning. Hello. It's hot. This is fine. Yes. It's a chimp. It's a Cyber. Seize the day. Wait, isn't it TwitchCon this weekend or is that next weekend? Probably next weekend. It's probably next weekend, isn't it? Is it hot today or is it just Katie? Nah, I'm sexy. I'm not hot. I'm sexy. They're completely different things. They're not the same. They're very different. Yes. Yes. Given that this weekend is right now. Cyber could be on their phone, and I'm not at TwitchCon. I'm not doing TwitchCon this year. I can't afford it. Funny monkey. Funny monkey. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. How are you? Cyber chump. Good morning. Also, hi Cybercat. Hi Macro. Hello. Good morning. What? Yeah, I changed my schedule so I can do Mondays and Thursdays off. It's the same 2-3 pattern, but I just shifted it so it's like one day later. You get me on the Tuesday, the Saturday, and the Sunday. And then the other platform gets me on the Wednesday and the Friday, because those are the days at work over there. and I need to focus on money, which is weird. I can't decide which sandals to wear to the beach. I keep flip-flopping. I hate you. Why are you like this? This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. Honestly, I'd wear something that's closed toe with a small wedge for the beach. Yes, I'm actually not gonna lie. I would go for, if you want to be an extra bitch. If you want to be an extra bitch, and you want to be like, haha, my response would be this. Crocs. Just go Croc. Situation where you need to run, you can put those fuckers into sport mode. Side note, Cal, you should definitely do your next design and just build them around the a pair of Crocs. I feel like Cal in Crocs would just be like very Cal. Am I wrong, chat? I feel like that's very Cal. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's very Cal. Like, I think, I see Cal, my brain goes, they'd look cute in a pair of Crocs. They can make it work. Shrek Crocs. Shrek Crocs? You're not gonna bother with the Lightning McQueen Crocs? Or even better, the Lego Crocs. I have the Lego Crocs still. Exactly. Got the Lightning McQueen Crocs. The Shrocs. The Kachoks. Kachauks. Cal and his magic rubber boots. Yes. Very much so. Are they relative to the actual size? The ones you made? I made them. I literally just saw the design and tried to do the best I can based off of the picture that I saw. Oh my god. I love him. I love him. I love him. Why is he so cute? He is just a froggle. He just a fat froggle. Frog. Now, Katie, what shoes did you pick for the beach outfit? Boots. I am someone who would genuinely, okay, Raven, I would genuinely just go Converse. Me at a beach, I just go a pair of Converse. I don't like my feet very much. I'm working on them. I've got like creams. I had like a moisturizing cream which I was supposed to be using nightly. I don't know what fucking happened to it. It's gone, and it sucks because that shit wasn't cheap. Oh my, where the fuck did that go? How are you wearing boots on the beach? You're gonna get sand in them. I have an air compressor. I could just blow them out. I just go with my boots. I just go with the boots, and they'll be fine. Hi, Mimi. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Ooh, cat in a bathing suit must breed. I'm very breedable, yes. We have determined this. I am very breedable. Very breedable. Sand at the beach always makes me feel sentimental. Oh my god, the puns. Why are you all punny? Why you guys aren't funny, you're punny. You guys aren't funny, you're punny. There is a difference. Oh, there you go. Hi, Alex. Okay, yeah, I just got a haircut. Cool! I need to get my hair done. It's been like almost a year now. I think my hairdresser's going to be really pissed at me for not going back sooner, but I'm like, I have a lot of money. I've been saving for dildos. I've been saving for dildos and cool techie stuff. Some beaches are too hot or sharp for barefoot footsies. That's why you wear Converse. There is a reason why Converse is sometimes called sand shoes. Because they're good in sand. I got a scalp massage, it's great. Yeah, that's like one of the best feelings is when you go and get your hair done and they give you like a really, really nice scalp massage. It's great for hair growth. It is so good for hair growth. Drink water! So worth it though. Hey yo, hi Alex. Just walk on the beach barefoot. You can't do it with every beach, and the problem is, a big problem that you get, especially with UK beaches, is people just throw crap everywhere. So it's actually like, this beach looks really clean. Wow, look how amazing and clean this beach looks. It's so smooth. Guarantee you there's probably like needles in that. If this was a UK beach, there'd probably be needles, razor blades, probably an iPhone or 3. We'd probably walk out with stuff, sharp things in it, like the occasional stone. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? UK beaches are just rocks. I know a beach that's actually really decent, Cal. I can't remember if you're opposed to camping, but if you weren't opposed to camping and you decided to a camping trip with me to a lovely beach wouldn't be a bad idea. Just saying. We also have river shoes for water. Some countries have nice spiky urchins that get you. Don't ask how I know. You can genuinely get shoes which are designed for beaches. There are the worst thing you can potentially step on a beach though is a rockfish, because they've got spines along their back and one of them's got like a neurotoxin in it. You step on it and you're like, hey, your foot's gonna rot now. Good luck with that. Why walk on the beach when you can walk around in my house nude? But the beach has birds and big rocks. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like somewhere in... What's that place? Over the... Thailand? Thailand? Malaysia? I don't think it's Malaysia. I think it's Thailand. There's like a bay. There's like a bay with loads of little rock things that look like this, and there's like thousands of them. I've done the bougie version of camping, glamping, for the ball. There isn't a ball. Oh, the ball is like out in the ocean. I'm not going to get the ball. I don't know where the other one is. I knew there were 2. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I would have guessed Australia with those rocks, but the palm trees wouldn't fit. Well, I know that there is, I know that there's a place in, like, Thailand. It's either Vietnam or Thailand, and there's, like, a big bay. It's, like, an area where there's, like, hundreds of, like, these huge rocks, and there's, like, water around it. And it's, like, you get people living on boats, and they all live out in this bay area. Like, they never go on land. And I did DOF in high school. What is DOFE? What is DOF? What is DOF? Is that like a better version of Doge? But like, you know, not a, haha, we're gonna make a government agency and name it after a meme because we're assholes. Duke of Edinburgh Award. Oh, I left school before I could go anywhere near that. I still don't understand the whole Duke of Edinburgh shit. We need to go to Malaysia to pet the water dragon. Yes, we do. If I do a Japan trip, I will actually make sure I dedicate a day or a couple or three to go hang out with the water with the dragon. I'd be like, I'm dragging them away from stream. We're going somewhere. They're gonna figure it out. I don't know where to go. Are they sure it's Vietnam? Yeah, I remember Top Gear doing an episode and in the area, and they had to go out to like into the thing, and they made a boat. I did my bronze award, never finished my silver. I didn't do any. I remember doing, was it scouts? You know, before I realized I was a bad bitch, I did the boy crap where I would do like cubs and scouts and shit like that. Like I can show you how to make a snare, but like I can show you how to make a snare. I can show you how to navigate a fucking a map with a compass. I could build a shelter out of twigs. But ask me to like braid a thing, and I'm like, what the fuck? Fairly sure it's Vietnam. The Top Gear episode is what I googled to double check. Halong Bay. Yeah, Halong Bay. That was it. I wouldn't mind going to visit at some point. I genuinely wouldn't mind going to visit. I'd have to figure out a tax write-off to go on it. Maybe just film porn there or some shit. I don't know, maybe. Okay, you wanna go overseas and just film porn? You wanna go overseas and fuck me on a boat? We can record it. Just the audio. And just be like, boom, there you go. Tax write-off, baby! You'll get sand in your bits. I don't have pussy flaps to worry about yet. I don't have pussy flaps to worry about yet. Yes, one. Oh, now I'm starting to get warm. Holy fuck, I'm starting to get warm. Woo! Sun gets everywhere though. Yeah, I know, it gets everywhere. It gets to the point where even a fucking the chosen one turns around and gets pissed off and slaughters slaughters a small village. You know, the whole Star Wars thing. I would pay for you to come here and do things on a boat for content. Well, like sleep. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. You know what's really stupid, by the way? All Padme had to do was fucking go back to Tatooine. Was it Tatooine? All Padme had to fucking do is go back and fucking buy their mum to free her, and none of the shit from episodes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 would have been a thing. Why? Why didn't she just go, oh, I'm gonna go buy a bad bitch that spawned the love of my life? Are you gonna see the Mandalorian Grogu movie? I'm going to be 100,000% honest. I have no fucking desire to watch it. I have no fucking desire to watch it. Do you know the really fucking funny thing? Disney is single fucking handedly ruining the fucking movie industry by making some really good movies and then doing fucking no advertisement for it. There is like no drive, there's no advertisement, and there's like no modern advertisement for their movies anymore. And then they have the audacity to fucking claim, oh, cinemas are dying. Oh, if you want to watch this, get our streaming service. But yes, going to the cinema is dying. Well, every movie that we put out is dying. And it's like, old advertisement doesn't work. The people who watch the ads on TV are like in their late 60s. They'd rather wait 3 to 6 months for the movie to come out on a streaming service. The reason why movies are failing is because the people who would go to the cinema and watch it are around the age of, like, I want to say, like, but under the age of 25. And you're not advertising to them. They're not going to sit down and watch a fucking TV show. And guess what? Most of them have premium shows. If you want to get shit advertised, talk to content creators to talk about the movies. I didn't even realize there was a movie out until fucking Moist Critical made a fucking video on Grogu and The Mandalorian. Or the other way round. Actually, no, wait. Gee. Yeah, it's Grogu and The Mandalorian. When did they put the Mandalorian and Grogu? Why did they put Mandalorian first? That's bad. That's bad. That's not alphabetical. It should put it alphabetical. It should be Grogu and The Mandalorian, not Mandalorian and Grogu. That's why the title shit. I don't like that. I don't even give a crap if they turn them and say, well, it's because it's how Yoda species speak. Like, I don't care. I don't care. When they do that, wait, if Yoda were told to do the alphabet, would they start with Z or A? If Yoda were to start to do the if Yoda were to sit down and do the alphabet, would they start with the letter Z or the letter A? Because he talks backwards, so he would genuinely start with Z. I saw the Michael Jackson biopic in the cinema. It was really good. The last movie I watched, which is technically in cinema, but I don't watch it in cinema. Don't ask me how I watched it. I'm just a badass bitch. The last one I watched, and I would love to go actually, I wouldn't mind going to watch it in like IMAX, would be Project Hail Mary. It's such a fucking good movie. It's such a fucking good movie. Amaze, amaze, amaze. Amaze, amaze, amaze. Mandalorian and Grogu feels more like season 4 of the show than an actual movie. We go fishing? Yes. I just love how in that scene, Grace is like, yeah, because you're going to do a 5-kilometer chain. And Rocky's response is like, yeah. Like, yeah, it's no big deal. It's like, wait, you could do that? I will say this, though. Logically speaking, that whole fishing scene, the whole fishing scene thing that they did, that section of the story, I'm not just sitting there going, why didn't they, like, if they could make the chain as physically as long as they fucking could, like, why stop exactly, like, what, if we get within 5 kilometers of the surface, then we're gonna die. We're gonna make a chain exactly 5 kilometers long. I'm like, why don't we go for like, hey, 20, maybe 25? Put us in a safer orbit. It's a bit safer. Maybe an extra fucking kilometer if that's a problem. And I don't know, maybe have a way to get it onto the ship, or have it so it's not so fucking far away from the entrance, so you could be like, come straight up, straight outside the door. Cool, grab it, done. Close the door. Ah. Am I the only one that saw the flaw in their plan? Of like, hey, we're gonna do it so he has to climb over the hole? It's like, put it by the door. What are you doing? Just put it by the door. Did you watch the end of The Boys? I have not watched the end of The Boys. I'm rewatching the show from zero. I like to do that every so often. Not seen the film yet. It's such a good movie. It is such a fucking good movie. It's so worth going to watch. I actually might go and watch it in cinema, but like cinemas aren't cheap, and if I go and watch it, I want to watch it in IMAX. I could see if I could drag my dad to go watch it with me. I could actually. I could try and convince my dad to go watch it with me tonight. Get him to pay for it. My dad, do you want to go to the cinema? He said, what do you want to watch? I said, we should go watch Project Hail Mary. It's a really, really good movie. I think you'll love it. And we're like, oh, yeah, sure. Why do you want to go and watch it? I was like, new cinema. We should go check out the new cinema. Oh my god, the stars align. Well, the idea would be, I talk to my dad and say, hey, it's been a while since we last went to the cinema. I think you'd like Project Hail Mary. And I heard it's an IMAX, and I think the new cinema downtown has an IMAX cinema. Do you want to go and watch the movie? And their response will be very much probably like, yeah, sure, we can go watch it. We'll probably go watch it tonight. It'd be great. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Hope you enjoy your time here. But no, Soulcat, it's on my list of things to catch up on. This week I watched... What shows did I watch? I watched... Fuck. I watched a show which I know recently finished. Okay, that was it. I rewatched and caught up on Dress Up Darling. Oh my god, really good show. I watched another show called You and I Are Polar Opposites. Really, really good show. Very cutesy, worth watching. What was the other one? There was another show. I've watched a few shows this week. Bring on the Clones. Huh? Will your dad be willing to remortgage the house, though? No, I'm pretty sure. My dad, though, is at a point where he's taking money out of his retirement so we can get new windows. Which I am getting, which will be cool. Cool thing, by the way. The new window I'm getting means my AC can work fully. I'm watching Better Call Saul at the moment on season 5. That is a really, really good show. That was it. I want to rewatch Fearin from episode 1, but I don't know what episode. I don't know if there's more episodes coming out or if they're done releasing them. Khan. Hi, Nero. Restart to apply window update. What? I'm watching a cat girl in a cute bathing suit. This is part of my main outfit. I'm gonna keep saying that until one of you recognizes that. I'm gonna watch Suits next. I've heard it's juicy. I've watched the first 3 seasons and then kind of just turned it off. There is a flaw in a lot of the older shows where they start off really, really, really good. Then season 2 goes in and it's like, this is still a really, really strong show. Then they get a ton of funding to do like 4 seasons, but they've only got like 3 or 4 seasons worth of content. But they got funding to go up to like 6 seasons. So they pad 2 seasons out and just pad the story out over more seasons and try to flesh out other characters. I will say it is kind of funny watching the future princess of was it? Is it the Duchess? She's a Duchess. One of the fucking royals are on the show. After she was done with the show, she's now one of the royal family. Technically. She married the ginger one. She married the ginger one, which is interesting. I'm pretty sure no one in the royal family, apart from them, are ginger. Too many shows pay for celebrity cameos, like Sam Jackson being a shark in The Boys. Yeah, that happens. That happens. I feel like when it comes to popular shows... Oh, right, that was it. The other show that I watched recently would have been Invincible. Invincible ended decently. It ended on a decent point, and I'm like, this is really cool. I like this. So worth watching. Would you do a shot of her tummy? What? What do you mean? You wanna... Dum dum. Dum dum. Like that? Like that? Dum dum. Dum dum. That's a floorboard. I didn't fart. Yes. Also, when it comes to Star Wars, Maul Shadow Lord is really good. I want another Lord of the Rings show or movie. I want another Tolkien verse movie / show. I feel like I feel like okay, I know people shit on the series all the time and stuff like that, but I personally think Rings of Power was decently done, but they were trying to do something new and different. They were trying to add more lore and context to the thing. I think it's a good show. I think it's a slow burn for season 1, and then season 2 speeds things up, and I think it's a bit too fast. But personally speaking, I think it is a really, really decent show. I think, and this is what I would personally do, I think we need the Silmarillion series. I think what we need is the Tales of the Silmarillion. That's what I want. I want Tales of the Silmarillion, and I want it to be basically stories from the Silmarillion, from Children of Húrin, which will be like probably like a whole season in itself type deal, to like Agathoth and Morgoth taking the light from the trees and stuff. I think that would be brilliant. But actually, no, that's the other show that I caught up on. The other show I caught up on was House of the Dragon. Ah, I want the next season so bad. I do plan on watching the other one that came out, the one around Egg and Sir Duncan the Tall. Sir Duncan the Tall, really good. Season 3. Yes, there needs to be another season of House of the Dragon. Season 1, fucking brilliant. Oh my god, the fucking king was great. Season 2, really good. Paced things out really decently. The fucking Dance of the Dragons bit, whoa, that was brilliant. Yeah. Rights of the Tolkien story really hard to get. Yes. They technically are, but at the end of the fucking day, I'm kind of mentally in a boat of it's not exactly bad, but it's not exactly, it's worth doing it if it's done right. Hello, we're only like today. Hi, Terrace! I hope you're enjoying Final Fantasy! I hope you're enjoying Final Fantasy! I saw season 1 and then season 2 took an eternity to come out, and I lost interest waiting. Cow, it's worth rewatching it from day 1. I didn't even realize the trend. I genuinely didn't realize season 2 started. I watched 1, went straight into season 2, and I was like, wait. It's really worth rewatching from start to finish. Have a raid lead. A raid I have to listen to. Okay. I just rewatched Supernatural. I'm going to, after the stream, I'm going to watch the new Superman movie. I want to watch the new Superman movie because it's on my list to get the shit, watch this. Yes. I didn't watch Rings of Power, but one thing I heard many times is that they tried to pull some actual the Uruk-hai are the victims. Technically speaking, if you really want to be technical about how the Uruk-hai and the orcs and the goblins are within the Tolkien universe, they're dumb creature characters that live simplistic, basic lifestyles. They just want to protect their own and protect themselves, right? And the thing that happens and the reason why they tend to be seen as bad is because one of them get a glimmer of intelligence and realizes that they can manipulate the dumb fucks to do as they please. Sometimes they're not even of the same species as them, and they just turn around and they manipulate them to do as they please. They've always been the victim in some form or fashion, but they're too stupid to fight back because they don't know what they're doing is bad. It's like basically turning around and saying to a toddler who keeps smacking the dog, no, don't do that, no, don't do that, no, don't do that. They're gonna keep smacking the dog. They don't know any fucking better. It's like until the dog bites them, then on a, it's like, cool. And you're not wrong, they did. I will say this though, Prey. It's worth watching. It is genuinely worth watching. But I will say this. Put it on one of your monitors, play some games, have it on the side screen. The story behind Gandalf, really fucking good. The whole shit around like how the hobbits came to be, really, really fucking cool. The crafting and forging of the rings in the show, really decent, though I do feel like it was a bit rushed in the books. They're way longer, way more drawn out. It should have been over like 3 or 4 seasons more than anything. Not, hey, we're gonna do this in like a weekend. Help, the Orakai smacked my dog. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? But yeah, Cal, House of the Dragon, really worth watching. If you watch it now, though, you probably won't realize when you get into season 2. It just happened. It genuinely will just be like, oh shit. I need to really sit down and get into reading the books. I have the first one. I really want them to do a spin-off series around like the fall of Valyria and Balerion the Black. I think is it Balerion the Dread? The big bitch dragon, the biggest one that they've ever seen, like the big one that's like, oh, he's a big boy. They need to do a whole season around that. Yeah, Katie, we should do a book. We should do a book club and more. Katie, very unfamily friendly today, I say. We're at the beach. This isn't a bathtub. This is a beach. Do you see a rubber ducky anywhere upon the mine beach? Do you see a rubber ducky? We are at a beach. This isn't a bathtub. Of course, this is family friendly. You can spawn one. The only thing I can spawn is this. Get bricked. God damn it. Huh? There's a rubber ducky behind you. No, there isn't. Don't lie to me. Just book club. I pressed the wrong thing, lol. You want to do a book club? I don't know what I would do for a book club, and how we would do it. Tricks are new. I'm already bricked. Wait. Also, Doctor, as a dyslexic, if I were to do like, hey, we're gonna do a book club, and I do it all around stream, and I do it all around like YouTube and shit, I genuinely feel like it's gonna be like months between episodes because of how long it takes me to read anything. Only movie I'd like to see is one that's a prequel to the Portal game, since Portal 3 won't happen. If the problem there, hun. Raven, problem there. If they were to do a prequel, or a prequel to the Portal series, they would ultimately have to do a prequel to the Half-Life series, and probably the Team Fortress series as well. They'd have to probably do it all in one big bubble. Dyslexic book Cook Blub. But I'd want to read hard books, like, what's the one I've got on my shelf right now? Fire and Blood. That's the one I'm technically reading at the moment. I need to start over, but yeah. Wait, there's a damage, redeem, or am I tripping? Wait, where's the damage redeem, or am I tripping? The damage redeem in the non VTubing variant doesn't work because you're supposed to throw something at me, and it goes boom. So I disable it during the VR chat streams. Why are you mean to me? Don't do that. That's just mean. Mean. Don't do that. Oh yeah, side note, probably maybe next week, I might, wait, no, I kind of want to do another week of VR chat, week after, so what we'll do is we'll count, the Tuesday as part of the weekend set, and then afterwards it's like, each to their own. It's like basically Saturday is the start of the next set, Tuesday is the end of the next set, the end of the set. Rather than thinking about it the other way, we'll go Saturday to Tuesday is a stream pocket. This weekend pocket is going to be VR chat. Next weekend pocket will be VR chat again. Weekend after that though, don't know. Maybe we do, maybe we try doing Resident Evil 4. I don't know. Helldiver stream where chat can play with you. Maybe. Wrong platform for that, hun. Wrong platform. Oh my god, it's hot as balls. Subnautica 2? I do not have Subnautica 2. Nor have I played Subnautica 1, so I'd want to play Subnautica 1 first. And Subnautica strikes me as a very much a game similar to Satisfactory, so it may end up turning into, this is going to take a hot minute to get through. Considering I've never completed Satisfactory. I have never completed Satisfactory, guys. I have over 1,000 hours playtime in Satisfactory, and I've never finished a playthrough. I'm not getting into that with Subnautica. Especially when it's got a sequel. Unless Subnautica is more story focused, which I don't think it is. Wait, we can play Helldivers on here and join you in the match. I didn't mean to play with you in the lewd way. I haven't played Helldivers in fucking so long. Apparently there's a Warhammer collab thing going on with Helldivers. I've seen stuff, but my brain goes, this looks fake. Helldivers and Warhammer are partnering up for a war bond. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna lie, Cal. Am I the only one that wouldn't mind Helldivers, but it's just fucking Warhammer? And that's it. You're just a Space Marine or one of the Space Marine Corps. And you basically, well, that's the Space Marines too, but with like less, I don't know. I like, you drop in with a squad, you're all Space Marines, and you go out, and you go cool. And then as you develop up your character over time, you can be like, hey, I'm more of a salamander. Or a fucking custodian. Or a, wait, yeah, but then you also get people, you could unlock a dreadnought from dying too many times. That's a good way to do it. Ooh, that would be a really cool way to unlock dreadnoughts. What are you? I am a dreadnought. What happened? I died like 100 times and I got unlocked basic dreadnought. Oh, what about you? I am an advanced dreadnought. I have died over 500 times. Ooh, what about you? I am a superior dreadnought. I have died 2,500 times. Oh, that would be really cool. That would be such a great way to do it as well. It doesn't punish it doesn't punish death. It rewards progress. So you still have to die. You can die, but you still have to finish the mission. And maybe probably just like the idea of 6 Space Marines going to town on you. No, they're a little bit. They I'm pretty sure they don't have penises. I'm pretty sure they don't have penises. The whole no girls allowed thing means, hey, no girls allowed. Also, no penis. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. I'm sorry for the unhingedness. That is me. When we're playing Space Marines 2 together. Cal, you say it and you never invite me. You never invite me. You never invite me. You just say, when are we gonna do it? And I'm like, okay, Cal, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I make myself busy to avoid feeling useless or alone. When people don't invite me to things, I work on things. I assume you're busy. Because I make myself busy so I don't have to feel things. It's the double-edged sword. It's cause and effect and cause. Just jumping. Ouroboros. Ouroboros. In itself. It's the same snake. You have to ask, otherwise I won't bother. I will just do something else. That's just how I mentally go. I need more water. Cal, drink water! If you're from the UK right now, drink some fucking water! I have... But yeah, whenever it comes to me, you can always ask. If I am busy doing something genuinely, then, like, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, though, I do kind of really need to put my foot down and get shit for Puck done, because I just haven't bothered with it. Oh, I get to go for a bath after stream! Yes! Okay, I replaced your water with water that's actually, get this water. I have lemon water with a fizzy, electrolyte tablet. Have you done the story? No. It's like 10 hours or some shit. I haven't had time. I literally haven't touched the story. I keep getting to the bit where you do the jump pack jet thing, and then I turn it off, and then I come back, and I like, well, what are the controls? So I start over again. Can I join you in the bath? I'll wash your back. I literally just let myself stew in the hot water. I just lay there in the hot water, letting my stank leach into the water, and I'm like, ah, perfect. Katie soup, yes. Beach episode. Beach episode! Beach episode! Beach episode. Katie soup, yes. Hi Silva, how are you today? Yes, if you haven't yet, make sure you drink some water. I recommend room temperature water. You don't have to worry about it being cold. Cold is nice, but it does end up meaning you burn more extra calories and you don't hydrate yourself fully. Katie bath water, Jake's. Now it's your chance. I'm hot. Drink water. I too am also hot. Don't worry about it. You are not alone in that department. I am wearing short shorts and a crop top in real life right now for modesty reasons. But I also have a toaster on my face, so I also have a fan blasting coldness onto me. It's very productive. Saying that, I want to say this. I will try my hardest to push for 2.5 hours, at least today. But if we get
to be sent to the KT Thigh guillotine.
This isn't France. We don't have guillotines here. Sorry. I'm sorry. I can't give you a good head chopper. I can't give you a good head chopper. On the other platform I could, but I'm pretty sure on this platform I'm gonna have clipping problems and I'll get banned. will make sure that my updated version actually doesn't get the same clipping issues. I'm gonna go all out to make sure they're not a problem. What was I thinking? You made me lose train of thought. That was it. I'm gonna try my hardest to go up to the 2.5 hours, but depending on how I feel at about the 2-hour mark, I may cut it early simply because of the heat. This is just gonna be a little summer protocol thing. I think it's just fair. It stops me from dying in the heat. Does that sound good, chat? I'm gonna try and go for as long as possible, but if it's too hot, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. You're an orange cat. You're not meant to think. Not a piss poor observation. Not a pissim. You should have an ice pop break. You want me to just go I don't have anything ice pop wise. I may actually try and go over to Iceland so I can get some jubbies. Cow! Do you like jubbies? They're the little triangular. They're the triangular ice pop thingies. You can get. It comes in like orange and Coca-Cola, and I think also strawberry. I like the strawberry one and the Coca-Cola one. Do you like jubbies? I might go get jubbies. Do I like what? Jubbies. From Iceland. They're like the triangle push pop things. They're really cheap. They come in like 10 packs. They're really nice. I might go to Iceland on Monday. Oh, I want to go out and get like stuff from downtown on Monday. Oh wait, no, people. I don't want to be out around people. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Isn't jubbies slang for boobs? Yes. British means a good rule of thumb is everything in British has 2 meanings. And usually everything is a slang word for either a dick or tits. Or a vagina. That's it. And sometimes an ass. Dick, vagina, dick, tits, vagina, ass. Those are the 4 things that everything is also a double meaning for. Was it with the 40 Cool War Bond coming to Helldivers 2? I'm 50% sure they will add a light armor penetrating a laser gun, and if they do not, I will riot. Lovely W's. Asperger. I'm aware of the autism. Katie's favorite food, Dick. My favorite food is lasagna, actually. Jokes on you. It's actually lasagna. And I know that's very ginger cat cliche, but lasagna is fucking lovely. It is cake of the meat. It is meat cake. Are you actually Garfield, Katie? No, because I perceive lasagna as meat cake, and that's really fucking funny to me, because technically speaking, I am not wrong. You cannot prove me wrong. Lasagna is a meat cake, because what is a cake? It's layered. A cake is layered. It's something, then something else to bind it together, and then something else. What is a lasagna? Pastry, meat. Pastry, meat. Or pasta meat. Lasagne is meat cake. Yes. Orange cat stereotype? Because lasagna is bussin'. Lasagna is fucking bussin', and I know many of y'all will go down on someone for a fucking lasagna. Can I eat your meat cake? I like burger. I love burgers too. I have to be in a mood to have a burger though. I genuinely have to be in a mood for have a burger. I do like them though. They are very nice. But burgers are really nice. But here's the thing. Do you add extra shit to your burger, or do you just raw dog it? Do you just raw dog it and just have burger on own? Or are you extra and go for like do you do like 3 patties with cheese in between each layer and then an extra slice on the top? Like, I'm not gonna fucking like how you and me go on vacation together. Maybe we go camping. I'm making you a 3-tier burger, and it's gonna be this: bun, burger, cheese, burger, cheese, burger, cheese. Wait. Bun, burger, cheese, burger, cheese, burger, cheese, bun. Yes. You are going to get a triple meat cheese. And you will food coma afterwards. I expect you to pass out, and then we can snuggle. And if you fart, I will hate you forever. Can eat next year if you like. You can come to Dokumi with me. Dokumi? No salad? No salad. I go with 3 patties and 4 slices of cheese. Are you putting like a cheese bit on it? You go cheese den burger? That's not a bad call. Yeah, that's not a bad call. Is it con in Germany? I have no idea. I have 4 planned trips next year. I've got both TwitchCons I really want to go to. I got both TwitchCons I really want to go to, and then I have FWA and MFF I want to go to. So it's kind of like I need to try and save a ton of money, and I'm also trying to save up right now to have at least 3 months. Before I start saving for my trips, I'm putting together 3 months. I'm trying to put together 3 months of my bills to have just as backup, because I'm stupid and I should have done that a while ago. I go bun, barbecue sauce, burger, cheese, bacon, barbecue sauce, bun. Okay. That is acceptable. That is very acceptable. But I feel like if you're going to have the bacon, you need to lose one of the burgers and one of the cheeses. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, lose the last cheese and burger, add a bacon, but then add the cheese over the... Wait, no, because then you want to get rid of the barbecue sauce. I'm not fond of barbecue sauce. I'm pretty sure it's got like gluten in, so I can't touch it. Thankfully, though, with my allergens, it's more I have to consume it for it to become a problem. It's not if I lick your lips and you have consumed gluten, I will surely perish. It's like, no, if you have consumed it and I lick your lips, I will not have a thing unless I ingest it to myself. That is my problem. Germany love their meat. Don't we all? Don't we all love our meat? God, it's so fucking hot though. Oh, yeah. Ooh. You're licking lips, sign me up. Yes. Also, side note, ads start in 1 minute. You're gonna have 2 minutes of ads in 1 minute. If you want to get rid of them, consider subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend it. You get rid of the shitty ads and you help support me. And pay my editor, because all the money I make from streams literally goes towards my editor. Which means more fun clips for you guys. Because that's how I'm working on that shit now. All my Twitch money goes to Wolfie, who is my editor. So subscribing helps me. Yeah. I'm trying to get it up to like 100. 100? I think it's 125 subs a month to pay them off. To pay them fully every month. Otherwise I'm dipping into my own other fund. Yes. Seconded. Yes. Bork. Bark. Bark. Sniff. Bark. Oh, it's so hot. Why is it so hot? Cat not bark. Cat go nya. Cat go nya. We go nya. Oh, it's so hot. Ah, my tits are sweating. Meow. Meow. I want to refine my avatar's tail. This is too smooth and it lacks personality, I think. I need to do a tail which is like nice and poofy but not overly distressed and stuff. Also, side note, we need to start trying to save up some money to go to... I need to try and start saving up money so I can get the frame when it comes out. And I also need to get some new trackers. I need to get new trackers as well. I need money for so many things. I hate this. We don't know how much the frame is going to be. It's either going to be like 400 or 500 or it's going to be like 1,000. Give it an automatic switching. I have an idea that I want to do, Soulcat. I'm going to give it an automatic swishing, but what I want to do is I want to base it off of what my expressions are. I want to have it so when I go angry, the tail will go woo and then puff up slightly. But I also really want to do something really cool and have it so when it's low, I want it so when it's really, really low, right? I want it so when it goes near my leg, it will wrap around my leg and stuff. So I could just be stood here like this and the tail will just gradually come towards my leg, but it will do it on either end. The idea there is it's a contact on the tail where it will just randomly hit one of the contacts at a point, and then it will just wrap the tail around itself. Wrap the tail around it. So that way I could be stood here like this, and I go like this, and then the tail will move away then. So if I go like that, the tail will just move away and go back to a normal pose. I have something that could help you get monies. You want to talk about it in DMs? It will be a lot easier. When the tail becomes its own character. That's the point, Cal. That will genuinely be the point. But the way that I want the movement to go is when I'm stood up straight, the tail stays swooping down. But when I lean forward, the tail will raise itself up slightly. So it does a thing where I'm like, if I'm like this, it does that. And when I lean forward, the tail will just put itself up. I know it's possible. It's basically just a bone. It's a relative bone, I think, is what I'm thinking. Yeah. DM me when you finish stream, we can chat. Or you can poke me now and then I'll be able to poke you straight after stream. My plan after streams during the heat waves... Actually, no, during the heat waves I'm not going to bother working out because it will genuinely just put me back into stress mode and make me sick again. I'm going to genuinely just focus on my diet and trying to stick to my diet as closely as possible. Drinking plenty of water and trying to be as active as I can without actually working out. But with the streams, I'm just going to be like, stream, bath straight after, no ifs, no buts, no buttercups. It's stream and bath. Yeah. I like milk. I too like milk. A tale of two titties. Oh wait, no butts in the bath. Don't put bananas in my butt. Don't put bananas in my butt. No, wait, what was it? Hello, welcome to the stream. Have a fun time. Have a fun time. Actually, question chat. Do you prefer it when the subscriber count disappears, or do you prefer it when it stays? Like, I'm asking you guys this honestly because mentally speaking, I feel like having it there and making it a bit more present is a good idea, but having it not there looks and feels so much cleaner. But I feel like if I have it so it disappears, I need to move BB a bit more into the corner and shrink them down a little, which isn't a bad idea. It's not a difficult thing to do. That's like literally 2 seconds. I could do that now, for fuck's sake. But the whole problem is that yes. Hello, Crystal. Good morning. Hello. Bum 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 bum. Banana banana bum. Hi, Acid. None of you fucking answered. Do you prefer the sub count on, or do you like it to disappear? Because I'm okay giving it either way, but I want to know your response. And Acid is just eating someone. I don't know who Acid is eating, but they're just eating someone. Are you hungry? Have you eaten today? I had ice cream before stream. I'm biting you. No preference here. You just don't care? Okay. I don't know what Jake is doing. What the fuck even is that? Oh, good. Bites to Katie. No! No! Bat! Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm in your laundry basket. Lol. My laundry basket is outside of my room and it's literally just socks. It's literally just socks. I take my clothes off in the bathroom. I take my clothes off in the bathroom and put it right into the washing machine. The only thing that ever makes it to my room, which I have to put in the laundry basket, is my socks. Everything else doesn't make it there, because I wear my socks back upstairs and then I take them off in my room, because I don't trust walking around my house outside of my bedroom. I do not trust the carpet. I have cut my toes many a time. Matched pairs? I have, like, no matched pairs. All of mine are just the same make with slightly different colors. There is no matching pairs. Katie only wears socks in the house. Yeah, because I'm not going to wear shoes. Chat, can you make sure you hydrate properly today? Looking at you, Jake. And Cal. If Cal's still there, Cal, make you hydrate, please. Cal, hydrate, please. Hydrate! Please. To all my British bitches in the chat, fucking hydrate. I really, really, really feel like I want to sit down. I am not used to standing up. I'm not used to standing up on stream anymore. I'm here yet. Have you drank water? Currently hugging 1 liter bottle. Good. Sleepy, drink water! Drink some water, okay? Also, Cal, with your AC, you are venting the hot air out of the back, out of the room, right? You're not just being like, I've got the AC on, and have it pointing at you whilst it's dumping heat into the rest of your room, but blasting you with cold air. You're not doing that, are you? You are making sure to be pumping out the hot air, right? 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 You're not just like circulating the hot, you know, you're not just got like your portable AC set in the middle of the room, you turned it on and it's just like pumping out the hot on the back, but no, the hose is pumping out the window. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You do have the window sealed as much as you physically can as well, because that'll actually really, really help. I actually really might try and convince my dad if he wants to go watch. I'm gonna just ask my dad, would you like to go watch Project Hail Mary tonight? It's on in this. I'll go look at cinema listings for like the new cinema downtown. I say it's in the cinema for this. Would you like to go? And if he's like, sure, we can go, that'll be like very cool. Yeah, it came out with the window sealing kit. Awesome. I'm getting a new window soon, by the way, Cow. Cow! I'm getting a new window soon. I'm getting one of those sash things. You know, the ones where you pull them up and goes all the way up and it goes all the way down. One of those ones where you lift them up and it slides all the way up and it's stuff. And if I want to take the I can actually pull it up and then pull it forward to take the whole fucking thing out. I can do that. I'm getting a new window soon. Hopefully that by the end of the year I'll have new window. Kind of hoping it's actually probably over like the next two months or so. I'd like for it to be before August. You and I both know July, August are the hot times. They are the heat bringers. They are the fuck your feelings, fuck your opinions. The sun is a deadly laser and you are made of sadness right now. You and I both know this. Ah. But I can actually, I actually have a whole ceiling kit. I actually might look at getting a replacement one for a sash window. I might look at one that might do a blocking kit for it, which would be cool. But yes. They are much better than an AC. My window is a push open hinge window. Yeah, right now I have a bay window. So the only way to describe it, it's a bay window. It goes, it does the whole, it goes, it just goes. It's really, really cool when it's raining, because you actually just get like the window go like this, the rain hits it and it slides off, which is really, really cool. It's really nice hearing the rain on the window when the rain isn't anywhere near your windows. Does help keep the moss inside it alive. I may make a little terraria for him. I might ask Dad, can we get a little jar and make a terraria? And when he asks me why, I said because my window has been a terraria for the better part of probably about 30-40 years at this point, and the moss in there has survived for so long, and I like to give it a new home. Just a little jar, a little one about that big. Put some dirt in there, put some stuff in, a little bit of moss, spray it with some water, seal it. Rain sounds makes me horny. I can't listen to the rain. It relaxes me. I use rain sounds on my phone to help me sleep. This summer will be toasty one too. Yes, it's actually expected that the whole of the UK is potentially going to hit 40 this year. And I'm sorry to say this. I'm actually going to say this now. In the situation where the weather actually does hit 40 in the UK, my options are desktop stream or no stream. I am not going to be in VR for that stream. And if we do a desktop stream, I'm sorry to say this, you will be hearing a hum in the background. My room will sound like a village being blighted by a data center. Okay? Okay. You forgot to wash up again, didn't you? Wait, what? Did Cal forget to do the dishes again? Cal loves doing the dishes. He spends like 2 hours doing them for some reason. I'm not gonna lie, Cal takes so fucking long to do the dishes. Cal takes forever to do the fucking dishes. I'm like, babe, how the fuck? What? What is it that Cal takes forever to do the dishes? It takes him like an hour or so. It takes me 5 minutes. But Cal will do all of the dishes and then hand dry them all. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? Tempted in future to do the thing where you put the PC in another room and run cables through the wall. I'm not gonna do that. So, Kat, if you're gonna do something like that, if you have a drywall, honest to God answer, honest to God solution, if you have a drywall next to your computer and you're willing to put a hole into the drywall because you're like, hey, this drywall, I can easily fix this. I can easily fix this is fine. A great fucking solution is this. You get a flexi hose thing and you take the back vents or all the vents from the back of the PC and you vent that shit into the wall. And you put some basic PC fans in there. They don't have to be high-speed ones. But all you want to do is just take the heat, you dump it into the wall. And then the heat will just go up the wall. As long as there's no like insulation in between the drywall, you're fine. But dumping it into the wall to then make it travel up into, like, I don't know, maybe the attic, or I don't know, just between the floors or something, it will make your room so much colder. You have no idea. I have a friend who actually has that set up, and they kind of the fans are breaking. I'm not sure if they went for a cheaper variant of the of fans, or if they just got a bad batch of fans, or I don't know, maybe they're running them at higher speeds. I don't fucking know. But yeah, they do it, and they're like, no, the temperature difference is insane. It's insane. Paper plates. It wouldn't surprise me. Actually, I'm gonna say this: if me and Cal get a place together, we'll probably be on paper plates for like the first few weeks. I'd say we'll literally live on paper plates for like a good month or two whilst we get settled in. The reason being is, I ain't wasting my fucking time. I ain't wasting fucking time. I'm wasting my time doing dishes. Fuck that shit. So tempted to sit down. Oh my fucking god, I really want to sit down right now. But I know if I sit down, I'm going to pass out. I am very warm. My face is sweaty. Alright, yeah, that's it. In a situation where it's like good, like 40-ish Celsius in the UK, I'm going to potentially be like, guys, I'm claiming siesta. I'm either going to claim siesta, in which case no stream until potentially late, or just desktop stream. And I'm not, when I say desktop stream, I'm going to officially be doing two variants of desktop stream. One is full VTuber setup, and the other is what I'm going to call basic VTuber setup. Full VTuber setup is the full body shit. Basic is no full body. It's just VTubing stuff. You should hire a maid. Stream when the sun isn't around. The problem you have there is where I am, we will only get about 4-ish, I think the shortest night is something like 3 or 4 hours of darkness at that. And technically speaking, it's not even declared correctly as night in the UK. It's just, we hit twilight, and it never goes dark. It will be bright out all fucking night. We're like on the cusp. Where we live in the where the UK is on the equator, or on the uppy downy line, and you got the circle, and then you got the rings that go up. Where the UK sits, it has it so in peak summer, the sun never goes beyond the horizon fully, so we only get twilight. Twilight is that point where like the sun isn't there, you can't see it, but the light from it is still glowing over and able to like hit the clouds kind of deal, or like hit the upper atmosphere of clouds so it makes it look kind of bright. You know, when it's like just going dark, or just when it's just going into morning or just going into night, and you kind of can see outside but it's not bright, that's twilight. And we will basically, in peak summer, we will have that for about, what is it, I think we get that for a good, like, 6-ish weeks. It's like 3 weeks on both ends. We get like 3 weeks on both ends. And that's the run-up to the summer solstice. It's the same with winter, by the way. The winter one is awkward, because it's like, hey, it's like 10 a.m. and it's fucking dark out. And then it gets to 3 p.m. and it's like, hi, the sun is setting. Good luck, guys. It sucks. But it's fine. I know what's going to happen. We're going to bitch. We're going to moan. We're going to complain. We're not going to stop talking about it. And then what's going to happen is this. In about 2 to 3 months' time, we're going to start going the other way. And then we're going to complain that there's not enough sunlight. And we're going to moan that it's getting cold. And it's going to be like, oh my god. It's like, yeah, it's okay, cool. Yes. Yes. You should hire a maid. With what money am I gonna get a maid? Jake, with what money am I gonna get a fucking maid? Huh? Complaining about the weather is a British sport. Well, no. The reason why British people complain about the weather, it used to be the main reason why British people used to complain about the weather genuinely is the weather was honestly so slow to change. It was like at this time of year, it would still be quite cool. It will be like, this is like the nice part of summer right now, where the sun is out, but it's not hot. Problem, climate change, data centers, fucking AI bullshit, fucking up the environment, asshole companies basically using the fucking planet as their piss jars. So, but hey, fuck you poor people, I guess. It's like, what the fuck? With climate change getting worse, which is fucking annoying because fucking COVID made everything feel better for a change. Yeah, with shit now getting worse, it's gonna be like, hey, it was like 2 weeks ago, if that, like a week or two ago, we were complaining that it was too fucking cold. It was 2 weeks ago, everyone was complaining that it's cold. Now it's like, hey, low 30s. 2-3 weeks ago was like the low teens. That's the drastic bit. The reason why we're complaining about it more now is because of how rapidly the weather changes. It's not that we hate the weather. British people love a bit of hot weather. We love a bit of hot weather, but not when it's for like a week or two straight. That's when it's like, yo, can we get like a moment of rest? And the problem is this. When the UK gets hot, we get a high pressure ball sack put on top of our heads. We get Mickey Moused by a fucking high pressure system, which basically plops it on our forehead. And we're like, bro, can you take that off of our head? And it's like, no. And then meanwhile, we're sweating we're literally having the balls sweat on our fucking head the whole time, being fucked. You know what happens in high pressure weather systems? There's no goddamn fucking wind. There's no fucking wind. It's genuinely zero goddamn wind. It's just fucking nothing. And it sucks. If we wouldn't complain about the heat in the UK if we got a bit of breeze. If we got a little bit of the... Just a slight... Doesn't need to be fast, doesn't need to be slow, just anything. It could be like an anemia, it could be like the fucking... It could be an asthmatic child with a single A4 piece of paper just going... Trying his fucking hardest to keep everyone cool. It could just be that equivalency. That's all we fucking need. We'd be happy with that. But no, what do we get? We get the ballsack dickwit fucking weather system Mickey Mousing us with their fucking dickless energy just going on our forehead, and we're just sitting there complaining that it's hot. Because there's no fucking weather. It's bullshit. And because we're surrounded by fucking water, it's humid as goddamn fuck. It sucks. It sucks. It's literally like there is no way to stay cool in this weather. Is that the Metaphor's approved term, high pressure ball sack? Basically, yes, Soulcat. The reason why is because 9 times out of 10, the high pressure system is 2 high pressure systems that go like this on top of the UK. You get like a big high pressure system up the north, and you get a bigger one down south, and it looks like a giant ball sack. Yes. Can I pay for you to have a spa trip? I need the money more than anything. If you want me to do a spa trip, I will literally say thank you for the money, and then I'll just go have a bath. I'll do like a treat me day. UK heat is so much worse than US heat because it's not heat, hot, sticky, hot, it's humid and gross. Yes, there is cow. I went to California. The temperature in Celsius in California at the time when I went to California for TwitchCon was 35 Celsius. It was nice. It was actually fucking nice. You would have liked it. You would have fucking loved it. felt like 21 Celsius in the UK. That's how nice the 35 Celsius is in America. It's about 21 Celsius. That's the difference. 25 Celsius in the UK feels like 40-ish in America, in California. I've been to Florida. Florida is the worst comparison to the UK because of the whole, hey, it's like literally they're both surrounded by water. But there's wind. There's wind with Florida. You don't get that with the UK. For lingerie, and she's going to try it on for us. Bring the camera. Huh? Are we going shopping? Huh? Still better than the UK. Yeah, because it's nicer. I still need to drag you to California. We need to we need to wait for me to drain my special Baileys before we go though. If you know, you know, is all I'm gonna say. To be fair, I was once in Vegas at 40 Celsius, 1% humidity. It was so easy to walk around in it. Yes! Soulcat, yes! In the UK, that 40 Celsius with 1% humidity is like the equivalency of probably about 20... I want to say probably about 24, 25 Celsius in the UK. The heat we get in the UK leeches all of your energy out and then refuses to give it back. Here in America, you get the heat leach out of you, but then it gives you a good portion of it back. It's nice. I feel like, yes, you could get heat stroke in a lot of places in America during the summer, but it feels like it's less likely. In the UK, guess what? You can't tell you're thirsty because you're sweating constantly. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. It's very dumb. Actually, Cal, we should actually really think about trying to do it, plan a big trip together. I feel like it'll be a good motivator for both you and me to potentially plan one out or something. I really want to do a Japan trip. I feel like a Japan trip will be quite fun. Yeah. But yeah, UK heat sucks. I don't like it. I wish I was anywhere but here. I wish I was anywhere but here, but it's fine. Hopefully this heat wave is only temporary and then we get like a good cooling period. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping we get a good hot... I don't mind heat. I don't mind it being hot for a good few days, maybe a week. But I would like for it to cool itself down a bit later. I'd like for it to cool down a little bit later. Like, I'd like a week of heat and then a week of not heat. That's what I'm wanting. Newsflash. The worst bit in the UK is when the nights don't cool down. Heat just builds all the time. Yeah, that's the thing. You get the heat. What happens is during the first few days, it's just the heat and then the humidity goes up. By the time all of the water that's easily evaporatable is gone, then you just get reflective heat and then heat absorption. Then at night, that heat just slowly leaches itself out into the world, or into the environment. So it's like, oh shit. And then it's at a point where you're like sitting, it's like 33 in the day and then 30 at night. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? I can get you one of the 30-gallon tanks of liquid nitrogen I get from work. That's not going to do anything, hon. That is genuinely not going to do anything. Move to the seaside. I need somewhere to live for that. Or I can do one better, Jake. I can move to Scotland because it's cooler in Scotland because I'm closer to the ice caps. I'm closer to the North Pole. I know it's only 800 miles closer, but it's still closer. That's got to count to something. Almost 1,000 miles closer. Actually, what is pole to pole distance, actually? Long cold winters? It's me! It's me! I love the cold winters. I would rather step out into fucking snow than be, like, butt fucked by unconsented fucking heatness. There's a wave coming in. This is a thing. I want the cold. You can move here and you won't have to pay rent. I want my own place so I can be my own whore. I want my own place so I can be my own level of e-whore. That way I can get like a pole. I want to get like a pole. I'm not gonna lie. Oh right, that was it. Pluribus. That was the other show I watched. I watched Pluribus. Really good show. Yes. That was it. I was thinking, in Pluribus, it's basically like, what, 12 people on the planet don't end up joining the hive mind for some fucking weird-ass reason. And I was just thinking, what would I do in this situation? I would get them to build me my perfect home. I would genuinely live it up as much as fucking physically possible and just try to be as happy as physically possible. I would genuinely just live it up to the best of my abilities. Genuinely. I'm like, I'm gonna build my perfect house. I'll build my perfect house, build my whole perfect PC setup, the most ideal PC setup, most ideal, best one, best setup you've ever heard of. And I'd be like, cool, this is awesome. And then I'd be like, I just live it up cozy style. Yes. I love winter and getting cozy, candles, blankets, hot drinks. Yeah, you can't do that in summer. Hi Katie, the fan blowing me feels heavenly. I know, it's really, really nice when I catch the breeze from mine. It's a little trooper. I might need to get a new one actually. It's very old. I'm never home. You can have 2 of the bedrooms and the whole living room. I'm never home. It's a waste of space for me. I have a house already. We could get together and buy a whole house. We could get together and buy a whole house. I have a house already. We need a block. I use my bedroom and the kitchen and that's it. I want my own place though. I love the idea of like moving out and moving in with someone else, but like mentally speaking, I kind of just want my own place. I get it and I appreciate it, but I feel like if I end up moving in with like you or Jake, Doctor, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm just in the exact same situation I am now. Just maybe with a little bit more freedom. And I'm like, bro, why don't I just try and get my own place? If you want to support me, you can support me. I will always accept donations. I will always accept donations. I'm never going to say no to donations. Can you not go through SE Pay though? We get it. Stream Elements is not closing down. They're really, really good. But apparently the SE payouts have still been very much delayed. So don't go through SE Pay if you can. They need to fix the system. I'm pretty sure it's bugs or some shit and they haven't managed to fix it. But yes. Hi Jaguar. Thank you. But yeah. Like if you want to support me, I don't mind tips. I appreciate tips. It goes a long way. I'm trying to save up for 3 months of my bills to give me a baseline to run forward. I'm trying to save up about 2,000 in the next 2 to 3 months. We can move to Malaysia. Is the only Jake? Is the only reason you want me to move there is because of AD, isn't it? You want me to move to there because of AD. That's it. You want me to move to AD. Or is it because of this wonderful background? Look at the boat. Look at the butt. Look at that butt. It's such a pretty butt. Yes. It's possible. If AD asked me to move in with them, I would very much consider it. But they'd have to ask me. I have a tip to give you. Whore. 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 Bah. God, it's hot. Ah. Hello, beautiful. Hi, Marcelo. Good morning. I enter stream to being called a whore. I'm confused. They call it, the chat's being hoary. Don't worry about it. Same to you, lol. I'm an e-whore in training. I accept that. Whore, I heard my name. It's my name. I am an e-whore in training. It's like you call me donkey and my response is e-whore. I made myself laugh. That's all that matters right now. It was a bad joke. I understand if you don't want to laugh. Though I may have overdone it at the gym for good reasons. I want to get... Okay. I figured out why I keep getting sick. It's because I tend to push it a bit too much with everything. So, we're going back. We're going to focus it. We're focusing in on diet. Because diet's a good thing. And diet matters more than working out for me. Once I'm comfortable and I'm properly settled into my diet, then I'm going to introduce working out. But we're going to do it subtly. We're going to start with 2 days a week when we get into it. We're going to do the 2 days a week, and we're just going to do those on my days off, and I'm going to try and do not as much as possible on those days. But yes. I'm doing both. I can't do both. I get... My body does a stress response, which is why I keep thinking I'm sick when I'm not. Yeah. I gotta teach Katie how to e-whore effectively. I e-whore effectively, I just don't e-whore on here. If I want it, okay, you're not wrong, I need to e-whore properly. Chat, did you know that you could subscribe? Send you a DM. I will check after the stream. Anyways, I'm gonna go take a nap, chat. See you later, Katie. See ya, doctor! I will check DMs in a bit. Yes. Because we're getting up to the 2-hour mark and it's really fucking hot. I'm not gonna lie. I am sweating like a bitch. And yes. Like, I can't. It's really hot. I did say that I was gonna try and go up to at least 2 hours. Like, I would try and go for as long as possible. I am fucking melting. Like, I am Swiss cheese. I am made of cheddar and I am a bubble. I am a bubble of cheese, and it sucks. Like, it sucks right now. Meet Katie.
Enjoy your nap, and much love, Katie.
Yeah, hi Cal. How are you today? I hope you're very well. You good? You good? I hope you're good. Mwah, mwah. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful nap, Doctor. I love and appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Yes. I am just horny. Wrong platform for the horny. Don't worry about it. Other platform. We do every Friday and Wednesday. Wednesday, I was emotional because of sad news I got. So I do 50% of thigh burns. Yes, that's what I call machines. Anyways, I did 50% the day before. I was only able to barely do 20. You are 100% fine. If you have bad news and your emotional response is to go to the gym, I think that's way healthier than you going out of your way to, like, I don't know, drown yourself in alcohol or eat your feelings. I think it's way healthier. You just need to know that at some points you do need to give yourself a break. Can I use your thighs as a lap pillow then? You may. You may. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I really need to actually think about properly getting merch. I just realized that my fucking merch store has been basically under reconstruction for about 2 years now. Need to really fucking get that shit together. I'm screwing it. I'm screwing it in a bad way. Can I bite your thighs? You guys just want to eat me at this point, don't you? You guys want to eat me. Also, I was in the zone for music, so I was focusing added my heart rate was 190. I need to get myself like a smartwatch. I really want to get myself an Apple Watch or some shit, because I genuinely I'm gonna be. I'm a real chief. I'm a real. I'm a real. I kind of. I give it a follow. Welcome into the stream. I need to get myself an Apple Watch so I can like track things a bit better. A bit better. Yes. Oh, that tells time. Yeah. Hi, feet. You like feet? You've been here for 4 fucking years. Oh my god. And you've got a red tip bits badge? That's crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy. However, I lost 2 pounds. 2 pounds, 2 down, 28 more to go. I am going to be focusing all on diet, because I just can't do the working out thing. I know I need to do it. I want to do it, but like, I need to get like my diet under control properly. It keeps falling apart, and I know why. It's because of that. Hi, my dyslexic baddie queen. Fuck yes, good morning, queen. Before you bring out the hammer, everyone else, everyone the red, I was a blue. I'm using my phone on, yeah, PlayStation Move, Is that for my first mention? Also, no, I'm not from Denmark nor a pastry food. That's just my name. Hi, Nightmare! Hello! You can tell I'm human because I have this. Robots can't have emotes yet. Actually, a lot of them can now. It doesn't prove shit, sorry. But no, I will not, I own emotes. They can own emotes. Everyone can own emotes now. Twitch really did a dum-dum and decided to be like, huh, we're gonna give everyone emotes. We're also gonna set it up so you can cap your view count because no one's gonna fucking use that. Okay, Nightmare, here's the thing. You responding is proof of human. Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. That's not bot AI thing to say. What's the not bot AI thing to say? You responding to me speaking in a human fashion is enough. Also, an AI aggressively uses an M dash, whilst humans will use ... Because grammatically speaking, when writing and you want to do a break, humans, we go ... However, fucking, strictly speaking and grammatically speaking, the M dash is technically supposed to be a minor break when you're talking. So the AI goes, small break in text, use an M dash, because it doesn't understand things. I got banana, banned in the Black Cat because I was not a trusted rank. Did I press the capture test? You're fine. Stop panicking. You worrying that we might think you're AI makes me think you're potentially AI. I said banana. I said banned, not banana. I am dyslexic. The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? Ah! I've been bananaed from the stream, can I? What? I don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you okay? I don't know what to think. Hi, Jake! I'm so confused from back from the ads, which started immediately after I joined. Anyways, good morning. How you doing? I'm going good. Banana. Pineapple. Anyways, I need to head out. I'm glad I got to see you again, Katie. Yeah. I hope. Yeah. Okay. Well. What do you think of my first time in VR setup? I think if it works, it works. I'm not gonna judge someone from their VR setup. I'm a power user. I'm what's regarded as an extreme power user. I've been doing VR for about 9 years now, so I'm what's regarded as a technically speaking, I'm not an early adopter. I'm an early-ish adopter. I have the full body tracking set up. I've got face tracking. I've got finger tracking. Technically speaking, these are my worst. This is technically my worst finger tracking setup. I have a more refined finger tracking setup. I'm working. I also technically have a way better face tracking setup, but I don't use the MVR. But yeah, if it works for you, it works for you. That's it. Also, just start stream at 7 a.m. for me. Also, you start stream at 7 a.m. for me. I don't wake up until 9 or 10. Yeah, Winter Jaguar. Problem you've got, I can't change my stream time. My stream time is my allotted time. I can't really fall with outside of that time. I'd love to, but my time slot is kind of my time slot, and it fucks me up. I'm gonna be running. My dad's going away for a week. I'm gonna be running a test for like a week to figure out if my time slot is a thing holding me back. Because if it is, I'm gonna just try and figure out a potential way to adapt around it. But like, yeah, I can't really do anything else about it. Also, at this time of year with the whole heat thing, I'm adopting the whole, I'm gonna push to try and do 2 hours, maybe a bit more if I'm in the mood for it. But like, if I can't, if my mood doesn't pick itself back, well, if I'm not in the mood to, or if it's too hot to, I will just be ending. Don't worry, I'm fixing my sleep. It's good. Yeah, a thing I learned, by the way, is when it comes to your sleep schedule, if you wake up at X time during the week and then decide to ditch your alarms for the weekend, you're going to endlessly be fixing things. My suggestion is if you're waking up at, say, 6 a.m. to do shit for work for the week, and then the weekend comes in and you're waking up at 9 or 10, and then Monday through Tuesday is hard, tip, keep your alarm for the weekend. That's it. I had to be up at 6 a.m. and 6 a.m. and I'm slowly getting there. The trick would just be set an alarm for 6 a.m. and then just try and just rip it. That's it. My sleep schedule is I sleep, I wake up times at random, and I at least get between 6 and maybe 10 hours of sleep. But most of the time I get 8 hours. The problem I have is at this time of year, I will naturally just end up waking up at like any random given ass time. I don't like, it's too hot to not. Like, it's too hot to not. But I usually do a good 4 to 5 hours of sleep every night, at least. Like, here's the thing. I go to bed at, say, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I wake up at about 7:30, and I'm usually out of the house by 8 doing something else. Okay, I can read them now. Cool. I'm sending y'all over to Issa because I'm hot and I wish to go bath. I hope you all have a wonderful time with Issa. Oh man, I just got hit. Nightmare. It is like it's like high 20s, low 30s. I am boiling my tits off. I need to go have a bath. I feel icky. I'm trying to go for as long as possible, but like during the heat waves, I'm going to just go 2 hours, maybe 2.5. I usually do a 2.5 hour cap. I just can't. I'm melting right now. I only have a fan that's blowing air onto me. I don't have anything on my headset to do anything. Hi, Foxboy. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit follow before the raid so you're not going to miss the next stream, which will be tomorrow. I need to update my schedule because it's on the oldish schedule, so I need to update that. I'm gonna go and run a bath, but I'm gonna throw you guys over to Issa. I hope you'll have a wonderful night. I want you guys to go stay safe, stay awesome. Remember to tell someone you love them. Make sure you drink plenty of water, and go show Issa all the love you can. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I hope you eat something really good. You have ice cream on my permission, okay? Ice creams or lollipops? Ice creams or popsicles, okay? I see you next time. See you tomorrow. Bye!